good, she on the road. She ride it like carnival. I done did the impossible. Go, 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 go. That's so good, she on the road. She ride it like carnival. I done did the impossible.
Way too rich to drive a road. Made $1 million out the stove. She let her put it in her nose. Pretty bitch with white toes. I done put her all the bros. I done put her in the rose. I done put up in the ghost. I done reached all my goals. Yeah, yeah. Pull up with Yeezy and dollar sign. I'm all about business, I'm man to man. Pull up in the trees like Caliban. Pull up with a record like number 9. I don't want your hoes. Your nigga reach all the goals. Let her suck the dick, said she was a pro. She straight with teeth, I'ma tell her to go. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she on the road. She ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she on the road. She ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible.
She ride it like she's facts. We turn up to the max. I whop her from the back. I gave that bitch a cramp. They love me out in France. In the hood, I'm good, I'm stamped. Every day I dress all black. For sure 900 racks. To the East Coast double that. On my neck a bubble back. On my wrist new Cadillac. Cause I all don't want a bag. Little bitch, I'm a superstar. These hoes wanna fuck my car. My dog put a nigga in park. Gotta watch out for the noise. Ay.
This the Game of Thrones, Yeezy not the clones. Elon with my rocket ship, it's time to go home. They served us the porn, since the day we was born. Anybody pissed off, gotta make a drink the urine. Now I'm Ye Kelly, bitch. Now I'm Bill Cosby, bitch. Now I'm Puff Daddy Rich. That's me, to me rich. First she said she said I did, then she said she ain't said I did. She gon' take it up the air like a ventriloquist. I mean, sis Taylor Swift. Since I had to roll in on the wrist, I'm the new Jesus, bitch. I turn water to Chris. This for what they did to Chris. They can't do shit with this. Got my kids in a fake school. We ain't. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she on the road. She ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she on the road. She ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible.
She ride dick like a carnival. Been over having flashbacks, she gon' eat me up like a carnival. It's the way I pop my shit, the hoes not ready. I'm going barnacles. Moving to feel like a chase.
In the air to deep right field for Cronenworth. Back towards the pole. Into the crowd zone. And gone. Padres walk it off. It does not get better than that. Got the 3-2 cookie in the middle of the plate. Into the Chrome zone. Padres walk it off. 7-6 victory.
Does not get better than that, folks. You heard it here first. Great call. Cronenworth doing your job, respecting coins. Chat, how fucking hyped are you after seeing that home run last night? Let's go. Another squad ride, Cash. Okay. Look, we're 3-0-1 this week. Okay. No L's in sight. Can we keep that up? Can we keep the train moving? Can we keep the train grooving? Okay. Jovan will be on here soon, guys. BTL episode 496 piece. As always, hold the fry. Presented by SeatGeek. If you're going to the park this weekend, okay, where are you buying your tickets? Where are you buying them? Let me know in chat. Where are you going? You know where you're going. Okay, you're going to SeatGeek. Buy your tickets on SeatGeek. Use promo code BOOKIT. Get $20 off. Save some money. Spend that on beer and food and fun. Okay? It's really a simple math equation. All right, go check out SeatGeek. Go buy your tickets over on SeatGeek. The fees are cheap over there anyways. Clean UI, UX. Go check out their app. Great platform. That's where I buy my tickets. And I buy a lot of tickets. Okay? Trust me, guys. SeatGeek's fire. Go use promo code BOOKIT. Let's lock in. Okay? I'm fucking juiced up. We got Jovan on the way. He will be here soon. We got a hype train moving and grooving. Let's go, chat. We got Moose coming in, sub-banging for 25 months. Let's go, Moose. Moose. Let's go, kids. We got Mike Catherman coming in, resubbing as well. We got G Fernandez coming in, resubbing. Padres ML for the sub. Let's go, boys. Sure we can. Cash that shit. Not an L in sight this week. Dialed. Absolutely dialed. 2 words, chat. Dialed. Okay, it's really that simple. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Sharp report, pretty solid as well. We take that. 3-2. All right, 3-2 on the day. Giants ML, thanks, Trent. And the Rays, first 5 plus a half, I believe. Did that not hit? Didn't that hit?
It did. It was a mistake. It did.
Okay, so 4-1.
I mean, yeah, 4-1.
4-1. Oh, the under in Baltimore, New York didn't hit. 3-2. Okay, that's what it is. Because that was maybe the worst bet of all time. Yep. That might have been the worst bet of all time. All right. W still 3-2. We still take that. The squad ride smacked. No king of the boards, but we do have a day 4 challenge recap. Green check mark. Okay. W's, guys, the challenge is finally over. Thank God. Okay. W's Trent. It was always the Super Goats, man. It was always the Super Goats. I can't believe it. Out of all the lineups I sent you, especially yesterday, we spent the entire BTL show pretty much crafting up prize picks lineups left and right. I probably sent Trent 8 of them. He said he locked in 10 plus. Okay. Of course it was the Super Goats that comes through. That's the most crab shit I've ever seen. All right. But we'll take it. I'll take the handout for once. W Trent, W4 Geyserman. All right. Jordan, Tatis. Who else came through? Who else was in that goat whale? Scroll down a little bit. Let's see who we got. Bobby Witt and Freddie, of course. How could I forget? Thank you, 4 gentlemen. You did your jobs. All right. We love that. The challenge is over. No more running. Okay. Can you guys give me a new challenge to start up next week? Please. Let me know. And you can't make it up. I didn't have a single one of these videos go right. Okay. My phone overheated for day 4 as well. Cannot fucking make it up. More running. I don't know about more running. Let's try something else. Can we try something else? It's record heats right now by me. I don't know if I can go outside anymore. Okay. Sun bad. Remember? Krabs, you see Kyle's 2-piece on the promo tab. I did not, but I'm happy to go check it out. What are we seeing over here? Little 2-piece. Oh my goodness. McDavid more than time on ice and Barkov more than time on ice. Could be worse. Could have taken his points. Krabs, y'all are due for a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway for episode 500 coming up here. All right, we're on episode 496. When I hit 70K followers in the next couple of days, I'm doing a giveaway, giving 3 people $70. We got plenty of giveaways on the horizon, guys. Plenty of giveaways on the horizon. Okay. 5 beers in under 10 minutes. Jesus. That's it. That's the challenge. I could do that. There's got to be something more. It's got to be related to betting, fading Trent, something like that. I don't know. 07 DJ Lean coming in resubbing for 20 months. Let's go, King. Let's go. Sure we can. We got Alec coming in with the bits. Glad I'm back from being out to sea. I missed BTL. W Alec. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the bits. We got Peyton 402 coming in resubbing, giving a subby out to the people. Love that. That's a giver right there. That's W Karma as well. You want to hit your bets today? Are you in a little bit of a hole? Are you down some units on your book? You give a subby out. The gambling gods, they respect that. They appreciate that. They bless you up with some winners. It's not rocket science, guys. Brock D coming in, giving out a subby. Let's go, man. Love that. A lot of subbies, a lot of energy, a lot of squad ride dubs. Those are 3 things I know. Those are 3 things I know. All right. 500 episodes is almost as legendary as Friends. Yeah, it's been a good run. It's been a good run. All right. Let's keep moving and grooving here, guys. I wanted to show you a couple things. We could do the steamed crabs as well right now. Why not? Goots, go ahead and run that shit. I'm trying to get mad. These might be the worst, ugliest, most moose shit looking hats I've ever seen in my life. In the most MLB fashion of all time, they've once again dropped the ball on the merch. What are they doing? Who is making these hats? Would they put 30 minutes into the designs? Jesus, what are we doing? Why are these hats the ugliest, stinkiest, grossest looking lids I've ever seen in my entire life? I couldn't sit down for an hour and make 10 mock-ups that look uglier than these. They did a great job making these the shittiest they possibly could. These are the worst hats I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. The Yankees won too. We got to pull that one up, show that one front and center. I mean, give me a break, guys. Look at that hat. It's almost pink. The lines, it's so much going on, dudes. Horrific hats. Horrific hats. Was so much better when they wore their unis, right, for their teams. Man. You know, back in my day, they used to wear their team unis out there. It looked fresh as heck, right? You know, they're out there rocking their own team, repping their own team. It was a whole part of the process, a whole part of the All-Star game. They took that away from us. If you're going to take that away, that was the coolest part of the MLB All-Star game. No other sport does that. I guess NFL did with the different helmets, but MLB was cooler because these guys are in their full fits. That was one of the coolest things ever that MLB did. And of course, in the most MLB fashion, they get rid of that. And they have these fucking softball men's league hats that are $50, by the way. $50 you got to pay for these things. Disgusting. Who's paying $50 for that? Not a single person. These are atrocious, man. We got to be so much better. I don't even know what they look like. They don't look Texas. I know they got the star on there, but they don't look Texas. Man, these are brutal. I don't get it. Does anybody out there like these hats? I certainly don't. These are atrocious, man. They cannot have missed further. Damn it. MLB is a joke. First with the jerseys, now with the All-Star hats. I mean, the MLB cannot see one go through the hoop. They cannot get a win. They are botching the merch. They are botching the jerseys. And they botched the All-Star game hats. Terrible. Terrible. $50 you got to pay for those. Oh, but you get free delivery. Great.
$50 for rat shit, man.
You get free delivery, though. Don't worry.
Unbelievable.
I mean, what are we doing with these?
It's just like not even like if it was in Miami, I like accept it. It's just not Texas colors.
I don't get it. It makes zero sense. I might need Primer to give some sort of summary. Primer, why do these hats look like this? You're our Texas representative down there. Why do they look like this, man? They're atrocious. Damn. W. Jovan, good to have you here. We already went over the W recaps, W squad ride. We played the Cronenworth nuke piece. We got a 5U SBR sub whale that just came in hot, fresh off the presses. Let's go, SBR.
SBR.
W's, my man. Sure we can. Love that. Hype train level 3. Guys, can we get the hype train to level 5? Come on, get the hype train to level 5. My lucky number. Need it for the Friday vibes. Okay. Cohen's Cake coming in, giving out a resub as well. Let's go, gents. Appreciate you guys. Crone Zone, such a W. Absolute dub. Jovan, any other comments about these moose shit hats?
No, not really. I mean, just like what are we doing here, man?
I don't get it. I don't get it. To make matters worse, okay, honorable mention, Steam Krabs, the Wizards dropped some new unis yesterday.
Did they?
And they were so close to hitting a home run on these. I don't think they're terrible.
I like those.
I don't think they're terrible. They were so close to hitting a home run. They took the District of Columbia from those jerseys a couple years ago that were elite. And we'll show you guys those real quick. These were so clean. They also had a white one, an all white set. These were unbelievable. Bring these back. These should be their just normal jerseys. You throw a white one in there and you got 3 colors, right? That's what they should be rocking. They're doing too much with these Wizards jerseys, man. Let's go back to the ones they just dropped last night at like 2 a.m. The weirdest thing ever. I don't understand that. They're growing on me. I think it's a little much with the stripes. I know they're doing the DC stuff there, but it's like they were so close to hitting a home run. Warning track power. Jovan, I love the District of Columbia. I like the stars. I like the colors. I just think they're a little much. I don't know.
I like them. I think those are solid.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't hate them. They'll probably grow. I need to see them on the court. All right. Close but no cigar. We got Peyton coming in here, giving out his subby. Let's go, Peyton. We got Pip. Can't forget about Pip. Shout out, Pip.
Of course.
What's up, Pip? How we doing, Pip? Giving out a subby. Let's go, my man. W's. Hope you guys are ready to have a great weekend. Okay, happy Friday. You have officially made it. It's the weekend. All right. Let's build a bankroll up today. Let's find some winners. Huge MLB slate. We got the NHL Stanley Cup Game 6, I believe, right? Game 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot today. We got a lot to dive into. All right. But first,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Goots had to sneak that one in there. That wasn't in the outline.
Ish. Ish.
Yep. Terrible call on Gil. That's on me. No PLL.
Waiting.
Unfortunately,
Been
guys.
waiting for that
Actually,
start for a while.
Yeah, we've been waiting for it. Lights are too bright. Playoff type atmosphere. Gil, the rookie, crumbled under the pressure. Right. I'm so blown about no PLL this weekend, guys. They have a bye week. Entire league. Piss. I was hoping to get the bankroll up this weekend. We killed it last weekend. So you guys have to wait one more week. Okay? Not ideal. I wish we had PLL, but no dice. Okay, we got another subby coming in from Peyton. Let's go, Peyton. 402 with the 2 subbies. Fuck Tony Taters. Okay.
I just hate, man. Unreal.
Get busy, Dizzy. You might want to check that line again, my man. I'm using the code Bookit for the suite tonight. Let's go, Chote. Go use that fucking promo on SeatGeek. Go get $20 off those tickets. Come on. Sure. Or a little life hack cheat code, whoever you're going with. You tell them to plug it in if you've already used it, right? You tell your girl, you tell your boys if you're going to the park with them, hey, plug this in real quick. You save some coins. Why not? Get a free beer or two. All right? Chote might have a suite. I don't know. I was talking with Chote at the Rangers games. He might have a suite.
The trophies coming to Texas. You got to pull out all the stops, man.
He might know a guy or two. Yeah. Chote might be up in that suite, the owner's suite. Yep. Who's winning NHL tonight? We are going to go over that. We will tell you. Stick around. Okay. Very excited to talk about that. I got to play in that game on the Sharp Report. Okay.
Ooh.
Jovan, before we dive in, 2 things. Number 1, Pete Fairbanks. You see that interview last night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. You guys remember in chats when we played part 1 of the Pete Fairbanks post-game interviews? I don't know, about 3 weeks ago, a month ago? I do. Guy's hilarious. He's got a job sitting for him at the desk after his career. He's fucking awesome. One of the only guys in the MLB with a personality. I think he's funny as shit. Okay? Pete Fairbanks is back, folks. Let's go ahead and take a listen and see what happened after he pitched, gave up some runs, and then went back out there for the second inning to close it out. Okay?
First of all, let's start with the bottom of the 9th inning, that 3-run home run. Can you take us through that inning?
Well, I made him look really bad on 2 of them, and then he looked really good on the worst one of the 4 that I threw. I put it in the spot that you don't want to put it, and he didn't miss it, so hats off to him. I absolutely destroyed a few things in the cage and then regrouped, and we got it done. So I'll take a win.
Do we get to ask what you destroyed?
Elvis is shaking his head. It's nothing bad, Elvis.
Time out. If you're wondering who the fuck Elvis is, I guess it's like their clubhouse manager, right?
PR guy.
So the PR guy's sitting in the back saying, please don't tell him what you did. Please shut up. Why have you already said this much? And this is Pete's response. He goes, it's not that bad, Elvis.
Look, let's just say that I owe the Minnesota Twins visiting cage a new IKEA stool.
A new IKEA stool.
There needs to be a new stool, not bar stool height, like one of the mini ones that like kids use. Yeah, it's not non-existent anymore. But sometimes you gotta get it all out to go out there and put up another 0.
First off, closers are the weirdest guys in town. We already know baseball guys. There's some weirdos out there. Okay, the closers are the weirdest of them all. I mean, this guy doesn't give a shit. He's just telling you exactly what happened. Ask him some more questions. He'll tell you everything. Ask him his social security number. He'll tell you that. He'll tell you everything. Elvis is sitting back there going, I'm going to get fired for this shit. I can't control a single person in here. Pete Fairbanks is about to tell him he just destroyed the Twins clubhouse. He doesn't care. But you know what? Breath of fresh air for Pete Fairbanks. I genuinely like it. Right? He said, cut the shit. I'm not going to give you some sort of, sometimes in baseball, it beats you down. You got to get up. No corny bullshit like that. He said, yeah, I destroyed a stool. It doesn't exist anymore. Move on. Okay. Keeping it real. Refreshing. Pete Fairbanks, you might be moose shit, my man, but you've gained a fan. I like this guy.
Yeah. We now need to move on from Pete Fairbanks, man.
He might
get that save. He didn't get that save because of him. He got the save because of fucking Jose Siri and that ridiculous play.
Yep. Shout out that under
game
as well.
tying. Yeah, game tying home run on the 9th was telegraphed. It's just classic Pete. Classic Pete, man. You
knew it was coming. Unbelievable. We got some subbies coming in hot from Pax Picks. Got to shout them out. 5 subbies for the community. Let's go, Pax Picks. Sure we can. All right, Pax Picks, W's. Taters versus Jordan tonight. Ooh.
Taters
that'll be
versus
good.
Jordan. I bet.
That'll be good. Shout out Jordan yesterday. All right, move on. Yeah. Curdy Flirty's tired. He wants some fucking winners. I got one more thing for you guys before we get to the Sharp Report. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm sure Chelly will be bricked up about this. The Raiders did something cool. Jovan, I don't know if you saw this, but they've got these upscale tailgating spaces you can rent for only $20K. All right, only $20,000, the most Vegas thing ever. They only have 4 of these puppies, too. I'm assuming they're all next to each other in the parking lot. But, what's the one thing you think of with football? You think of tailgating, right? But when you're in Vegas, people aren't driving to those games. People aren't tailgating in the lots, right? They're coming from the casino. They're walking over to the stadium. There's no tailgating, right? So the Raiders say, how can we make money off this shit? Oh, we're going to put in these luxury, insane tailgate spots that people don't even drive to, but they go there, they hang out, they got a full bar, they got couches, 2 stories, they've got AC in there, you got a little outdoor area. These are sick. If I had unlimited money and I was a Raiders fan, I'd be going to these, this season.
Yeah.
I'm in for this. You would never see this at the Fed. I'll tell you that much. The Fed is like the opposite of this. Okay. There's porta potties and dirt and grass and shitty ass concrete everywhere that's, already broken. It's the worst tailgate experience of all time, but it's authentic. This is something I could deal with, though. If I was rich, I'd sure as hell be fucking buying one of these spots. What do you think?
Yeah, that would be sick. If I was a Raiders fan, if they had that in Tampa, or God forbid they had that here in Dallas, even though I'm not going to all those games, that would be sick. I would drop units on those.
$20K to watch a team start Aiden O'Connell.
So see, that's where you kind of lose me.
Yeah.
Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew, I'm not dropping 20 racks, even if I had it to drop on that.
Yep. I'm with you. Ooh, we got Trent dropping some prize picks lineups. Sure we can. He's hungry.
Horrendous.
Supergood's cashed, and he's ready for some more. All right. Chat, let's move. Let's groove. Let's talk about some plays for today. All right. And W's, Danny. That's where we would go. 100%. I know you'd take care of us. All right, let's hop in. Jovan, I'm backing your Reds today. Can I take you to the Cincy game?
Sure.
Look, Red Sox on fire right now. They've won a bunch of games in a row. Not too many where I feel like I'm fading a crazy streak. I think they've won 5 in a row. But they got Crawford on the bump, who's been pretty fucking good so far this season, Jovan, up against Abbott. Opened up a small favorites. They're a little bit heavier of a favorite right now. They got like 5 cents of steam. Nothing crazy for the Red Sox on the roads. But I thought that opener was short for the Red Sox in the first place with how good Cutter Crawford's been, with how good the Red Sox have been recently, and how meh Andrew Abbott is. But I kind of want to buy some stock in Andrew Abbott at this point of the season, right? I feel like he's gotten some of the kinks out of the way, and he's starting to lock in, putting out some good performances that we didn't see earlier on in the season. He's got that ERA down below at 3.5. Love to see that. And with the total only at 9, I feel like somebody's locking in, and I don't think it's going to be Cutter Crawford, with them only opening up barely a favorite in this spot on a winning streak on the road in the Great American Small Park. I want to back the Reds here. The Reds are a team who I do want to buy some stock in at this point of the season as well. They've underperformed. They've now lost 4 of their last 5. But before that, Jovan, they were playing good baseball. I want to buy stock, and I want to fade the Red Sox, sell high on them on this little streak they have. I'm not a believer in the Sox, okay? I don't think Cutter Crawford's as good as his stats show this season. I think he's going to start to regress. And this could be the perfect buy low, sell high spot to sell the Red Sox and buy the Reds.
Sure. I'm not going to say I'm in love with it, but, I'm down to go on the Reds bed, surely.
Okay. Sure. What would you play in that game if you had to?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't know if I would really want to play anything. Maybe the over. The one thing that really concerns me about the Reds and the Red Sox for that matter is that the Red Sox have been there were auto fades against lefties for a while now that they're healthy, and especially now that Tyler O'Neill is in that lineup and Ref Snyder's back too. They've been destroying lefties for the past couple weeks, which is kind of why they gotten hot. So I'm a little worried about Andrew Abbott. So if they're gonna win, I think they're gonna need to score quite a bit to do it.
So Andrew Abbott had a earn run square up that was a goblin at 2.5, Jovan, and then it moved to a regular square. So originally it was, probably minus 150 to go over, minus 140 to go over maybe on the books since it was a goblin. Now it's a normal square. So the steam is moving to his less than 2.5 earned runs, which I really liked. I already liked that anyways against the Red Sox after he gave up 3 in 2 of his last 3 starts. That makes me think he might figure out a way to be okay. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Right. You said it. The Red Sox have been mashing lefties. Another reason why that opener made 0 cents when they're on the streak. Weird bets, weird game, weird spot, weird lines that I won in on the Reds at home.
Yeah, I feel like this whole series is going to be late game bullshit either way. So maybe it doesn't even matter what Cutter and Abbott do to that much, because I think it's going to be close at the end.
Okay. All right. Take me to Cleveland. Why do you like runs against them, the Blue Jays?
Yeah, so I would say I'll frame it like this. There's 3 teams that I've seen a ton of today, which, I mean, the Guardians is shocking, even though it's the Blue Jays on the other side, but Carlos Carrasco is pitching. So everybody's in love with the Guards. Everybody's in love with the Phillies. Everybody's in love with the Cubs. The Guards I don't really get, because I don't know who loves backing Carrasco. I think even though it's the Jays offense, he gets turked up in this game. But on the other side too, to back the Guards, I think Yariel Rodriguez, he's coming up off the IL from his start. I think he's had 4 starts. He's been really good against, I guess, the 2 offenses, maybe only one that he's faced. That just strikes out a lot against righties, and then he faced like the Royals, who haven't struck out much against righties and are also walking a good bit. So against any team that's not going to chase, against any team that's going to fight in the zone, against any team that's not going to strike out, both in his 4 starts in the majors and in the minors too, he's struggled quite a bit. So that's exactly what the Guardians are. The total is moving down, and I know that I'm betting against it, just like the Red Sox Blue Jays total. But 9.5, even though these pitchers are on the mound, kind of surprised me in Cleveland when we don't have like really hard wind blowing out, which that's kind of what I was expecting looking at the total. But still sitting at 9, still might continue to move down. I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm betting against it because I think there are plenty of runs to go off both sides if the Guards win, which I still kind of think they do, even though everybody's on them. I don't think Carrasco is pitching well to do it. So I think it's going to be runs both ways.
Goots.
Josh Naylor bobblehead night too.
My
count him
God.
off for another man. Bobblehead night's got to be 0 for their last 20.
If anybody respects a good bobblehead night, I feel like it'd be Josh Naylor. I feel like you want to put on a show for the people.
It's also true.
No, it's tomorrow. GG.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
And chalk
That's
the whole show
on Saturday. Yeah.
That's good though. I love that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't love the play, but I'll trust. We'll leave it at that. These pitchers stink. It just looks like it makes too much sense for me, but who am I to tell you it's not going to hit? I'm not going to fade it.
Fair.
All right. Let me take you to the NHL, to the ice, if you'll have me.
Sure.
What's happened in the last 2 games of this series? Excuse me. I'll tell you what's happened. Okay. What the people least expected has happened in the last 2 games of the series. Okay. Everyone thought the Panthers were going to sweep. And then everyone thought the Panthers were going to win game 5. McDavid and the Oilers took care of business, kept their season alive. And now we're sitting here going back to Edmonton, and everyone's thinking, holy smokes, this series is already going 7 games. It's already confirmed. I've already seen it. It's already done. Well, Edmonton didn't open up as heavy of a favorite as I thought they would, especially with that being the public perception, especially with Edmonton being a public side today. Not as much as I thought, but they are. And then I see Florida get steamed about 10, 15 cents. And I'm thinking, oh, damn, they're only plus 100 now? Florida, after how bad they looked the last 2 nights, after they blew it the last 2 games? Gosh, I thought they'd be plus 130 in this spot. Edmonton has all the momentum. Edmonton's won the last 2 games in a row. They're home. They have the best player on the world in Connor McDavid, who's finally awoken the last 2 games. I fucking bet. Well, if that's the case, why are they not minus 150? They're barely even a favorite at this point. And like I said, Edmonton is public. Pretty weird to me. I'll tell you what. I'm done listening to other people. I'm done listening to what all the sharps have been on the last couple games, respectfully, because that has been cake on the Panthers the last 2 games of the series. I'm going to trust my guts, and I'm going to zag while everybody's zigging and taking Edmonton now, who has all the momentum. It's a must win because, if they lose, they're done, and they're going to win because the series is going 7. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone can already feel it. I'm not buying it. And for the 3rd game in a row, I'm going to bet on, although I didn't do it in the first 2 games and lost coins, this time I'm flipping. I'm taking the side that makes no sense. And that's the Florida Panthers, who are catching steam right now after how terrible they've looked the last 2 games. Nobody's going to be on it. Nobody wants them. I'll take them.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I do think the series is potentially over tonight, right there with you. I don't know if I'll get to the counter with it, but I think the easy answer here is definitely to say that the Oilers are going to come out once again and, I don't know, press, which you would think like on paper would really work for them. But Skinner, weirdly, like Skinner's been good the last couple of games. Bob's been bad. Roles have been switched. But whenever that happens, like Skinner's been good when the Panthers have come out like on the front foot for a couple of these games. Like when they don't, and when he's just sitting there and the Oilers are super aggressive, that's when the second the Panthers go in their zone with a good attack, there's a bullshit goal in. So I kind of think that's going to happen in this game. Oilers come out buzzing, have nothing to show for it. Then the second the Panthers get back on the front foot, you see Skinner be Skinner again. So I do think it's probably the Panthers tonight. As much as I would love a Game 7.
Everybody wants a Game 7, right? Everybody wants another game. Everybody wants the season to continue. It doesn't take much to look at this game and won Edmonton after what we saw the last 2 games, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Florida looked atrocious. Florida blew it last game. They came back, blue balls, didn't matter. Edmonton won. Won by 2. Panthers ML tonight. Nasty play. Nobody wants it. We're going to cash on it.
Sure.
NHL season ends tonight. Okay. Take me to Arizona. And why you like runs there, I do too.
Yeah. So, I mean, this one definitely, I don't know if it makes as much sense, I guess, as the one in Cleveland does. Maybe a little different, but I do think we see runs, and we have a couple of turkey tossers on the mound. Jordan Montgomery's on the mound. He's going to face the Phillies, who have been demolishing lefties in every which way. The offense has been fantastic, period, but now they're in Philly. And yes, game is in Philly. I didn't say anything different, but game's in Philly. Great weather conditions there. Wind blowing out. It's hot, of course. Jordan Montgomery's been bad. I don't think that's going to change against this Phillies lineup. Like I said, been demolishing lefties. Everybody in their lineup matches up really well, even if you talk about lefty-lefty with Bryce and Kyle Schwarber too, because there's not elite strikeout stuff from him. So I think he gets destroyed. On the other side, Taijuan Walker's just been bad. The D-backs are gradually getting back to like where they were at the start of the year, a little patient. The offensive numbers haven't quite caught up just yet, but I think they're going to get there, and that's a guy that I want to continue to fade for the rest of the season, and Taijuan Walker. So I think we get plenty of runs. D-backs bullpen, if they're involved pretty early, which you don't usually see with Jordan Montgomery, but I have a feeling you might see it today. That's can only help some runs. We've seen a lot of these overs go over just because the Phillies score 1 million runs in the second half of the game. That could very well happen today, but don't know if we need it because both these starting pitchers, I think, get most.
J-Mont coming off his first good start, right?
Yep.
Fade. Okay. Totals up to 10. It's high as heck. 2 veterans on the bump who are just past their prime. Taijuan Walker has even looked a little bit better too recently, but I'm not buying it, especially with that total moving up. Apple TV game. These are due for some overs. They have not been a cash cow like last season. We got to start seeing some go through the hoop. Okay. I mean, runs in Philly. Sign me up. We see this every fucking night. Yep. All right. People forget Pack's picks. Drop the 5U Subwell, by the way. I know that was a couple minutes ago, but cannot let that get swept. W Pack's picks.
Forget that.
People forget. All right, let me take you to a nasty under that I fell in love with. Kansas City and Texas. Total opened up at 8.5. Down to 8. Rangers on that losing streak. They finally broke through. They finally defeated Grimace. They got a win in that last game, and I think they had a day off. Did they have a day off yesterday?
The Rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Perfect. So they'll be rested, recouped. Everyone's going to be betting on them. They're catching steam. Here's the deal. Brady Singer's been moose shit recently, but I want to buy stock in a Brady Singer looking at his prize pick squares. I'm not saying he's going to throw a perfect game shutouts, but I think Brady Singer goes out there, does his job, and pitches pretty solid today. And with everyone in the public probably saying, oh, the Rangers are back. They finally got that win. They're back at home. They're playing the Royals who can't hit right now. They're going to win, and they are catching some steam. And I'm not saying to fade that minus 150. The more it moves, the more I like it, to be honest with you. But I think there's a better play. I really think there's a better play. And it's the under in this game that's still moving down that steam. Wild. I think Eovaldi does his job as well. You cannot take any of his less than squares up on prize picks for him to succeed today. You can only take more than for him to give up runs. Maybe that'll change later, but I think that's a great sign for Eovaldi to go out there and do his job. And he's been really solid so far this season after a couple brutal starts to get going to begin the year. He's been nails recently. I want to back both these guys to go out there, pitch their fucking hearts out, and this total to go less than the 8 number. I mean, it's not even going to be fucking hard. The Royals cannot hit. And the Rangers, sure, they put up a bunch of runs in that last series, but I still am not buying. I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
And that total moving down is weird.
100%. Looks like we've got potential more bangs in chat.
Holy shit, another 5U whale from Peyton.
Let's go.
It's the Peyton Pax pick show today. They're going back and forth, dropping subbies left and right. This is insane. Let's fucking go, Peyton 402. Another 5U whale. Let's go, my man. W's. Love that. Jovan, what do you think about this nasty contrarian under?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, neither of these teams can hit right now, so I don't mind keeping, the thing with fading them. And Evaldi couldn't have been worse after his last start. Something I've been kind of paying attention to, Krabs. How we always talk about like the cores hangover when teams go from cores and can't hit, the next game, especially when they have no off day. I've been noticing the same thing when they're good pitchers on the mound, at least when they come from like very low scoring run environments too. Like the Padres paid for the subs. Love that.
And we got more subbies coming in right now from Moose 2727. Another 5U whale for the peeps. I mean, subbies are flying left and right. The subbies are going down like the beers are about to go down coming out of the draft later tonight on a Friday. Or we're sweating out some wagers going down like water. These sub bangs are flying. Let's go, chat. Let's go, Moose. Get back to it, Jovan.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, I've been noticing like the cores effect with teams that are coming from lower scoring run environments too, when they're facing good pitchers the next day, which I guess the parks that I've been looking at the most, like are Seattle and Oakland, which the Royals are coming from Oakland, and they didn't hit in that series either. And now they're facing Evaldi. He's coming off a Moose start, but we all know Nathan Evaldi is not the Nathan Evaldi you got against the Mariners for that short little stint. So I wouldn't be surprised if first game there's a little hangover, just like we've seen from all these teams. And needless to say, I'm not scared of the Rangers offense, no matter how bad Singer's been.
No. And we got another 5U whale. Another one from Pax Picks. Another one. Unbelievable, gents. If you're getting subbies for free in chat, you better be dropping some W's because they're giving these things out like it's oxygen. Okay? This is insane. Subbies are flying over here. They're flying over there. Subbies for everyone today. Unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about. BTL Fridays are the best days and for a good reason. Okay? Squad rides 3-0-1 this week. Let's make it 4-0-1. All right? W's. I can't believe this. The boys are active today, Jovan. Another 5U.
Thanks.
Another 5U. Big Current dropping a 5U whale. We got back to Malik coming in, giving out a subby to Nuck. Let's go. W Malik. We got Pip coming in, giving out another subby. We got Peyton dropping another 5U whale. What is going on? What is going on, Jovan? We got Malik dropping another subby. The boys are active. They're dropping subs. They're locked. Cohen's Cake dropping a subby. Who else? This is crazy.
Yeah, Trent.
How about
Trent
that Padres squad ride, bro?
The Trent Big Three would be going crazy right now.
This is nuts. Pax Picks dropping another subby. We got Brock D dropping another subby. I've never seen them come in at this rate. Brock D, Pax Picks, Cohen's Cake, back to Malik, Peyton. We got Chig 6'9". We got SBR dropping another 5U whale. What is going on? This is bonkers. We got back to Malik dropping another one. We got C-Dub getting involved. We got Jay Thorpe giving out a subby. How bad do you want it, chat? How bad do you want another squad ride tonight, chat? Let's go. Come on. Fuck yeah, boys. Jay Thorpe, get involved. Dropping a subby as well. Come on. Splooge Fest.
Literal Splooge Fest.
Malik giving out another subby. Moose giving out another subby. I mean, this is just insane. You guys are making my fucking weekend right now. W's.
You'd love to see it.
3 Pick Sharp giving out a 5U sub whale. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Everyone in chat is dropping subbies. This is a dub. Talk about doing your job. Talk about getting the vibes up. Talk about rewarding the people. Rewarding the chat for picking subbies, picking sub winners in those polls all week. That's how it's done, folks. That's how it's done. My goodness. 3 Pick Sharp, Moose, Malik, J Thorpe, C-Dub, SBR, Chigs, Malik, Brock D, Pax Picks, Cohen's Cake, Big Courage. I mean, so many goats. They're everywhere. We got Kyle O2 getting involved. Kyle, welcome to the party. We got plenty of room. Welcome to the show. We got JC Smith 18 coming in. Party of one.
10
Your
guys.
table served.
A 10
A
guys.
10-piece. A 10-piece. Goots, get up here and start
Whales.
playing some sounds or something.
Whales.
Get up here and start making some noises.
That's
Holy
a crazy,
smokes.
crazy statement.
What'd you say?
That's a crazy statement.
Get up here and start making some noises. Holy smokes. Bang! Let's go. Get that train moving. Get that train grooving. Bang! I mean, I can't believe JC dropped the 10 UA.
It's hard.
Bang! It's good. Wins the game. Come on, chat. Unbelievable. We need slips. Let's fucking cash. Hell yeah, we do. Austin's pissed because he doesn't want to drop a subby and get involved. He said, move on. I'm not moving shit. I'm giving some respect, some time to these gentlemen dropping some subbies. I got all the time in the world. Here's our plays right here on the boards. You guys seen that fucking video that's going viral?
Crap.
Unbelievable.
You have to make the sound effect, bro. That's insane.
Bro, I'm seeing it in chat, dude. It had to be done. It had to be done.
Sound is wild.
Put that chick in the hall.
Yeah, put her in the hall.
It's like the scene from Happy Gilmore when it's by the way, R.I.P. Chubbs. You got Chubbs up there, the alligator, I think Abe Lincoln and the midget or the dwarf. They're up there in the four in the clouds, and Adam Sandler's looking up to him, thanking him at the end. Yeah, go ahead and add that chick up there as a fifth angel.
There you go. There
Okay.
you go.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Shout out her dad. Perry's up. He needs a winner today.
Yeah.
Guys, somebody hunt him down and find him and make him lock in the squad rides to bring the vibes up because that's a tough day for him.
That dad is drowning.
That's a tough day. Yeah, Turner Max, sorry, brother. It happens. It is what it is. We're here. Okay, we're here, and now we can move. All right. Malik dropping a subby as well to close us out. Oh, my goodness. Keep subbing up so Krabs can put more picks in. I need a way to feed my family. Yeah, sure. W's. Rumor has it her dad's a pastor. Nah.
Dude, if her dad's a pastor, that church is cake.
Nah. That's not a church I'm going to. You can't trust any words coming out of that guy's mouth if he's a pastor.
Yeah.
God.
GG's.
All right. Let's lock back in, chat. W's. You guys are the best fucking chat, the best community out there on the planet. Thank you for the subbies. We're going to keep moving and grooving. All right. Jovan, take me to Miami, Seattle. Why do you like that under?
Sure. Definitely leaning into George Kirby because the Marlins, I mean, they're not a great offense overall, but they also don't strike out all that much. So, like, for George Kirby, if it was a better offense, I'd say I'm a little scared of that. But for the Marlins, when they face pitchers like this, it's just a lot of weak contact, really. So a lot of the times when they run into pitches, like whether it's Jazz, whether it's Brian De La Cruz, whether it's like the sneak Jesus Sanchez or Josh Bell, it's from strikeout artist pitchers that like miss with an off-speed pitch over the middle of the plate. When they have like a heavy fastball guy that can dot on the corners, they really can't do all that much. So I don't think they're going to strike out much as an offense, but I think it's going to make George Kirby get a lot of ground ball outs, a lot of weak pop-ups, and just overall be really efficient in this game. So I like him. And then the Mariners have been god-awful against lefties. So, I mean, Trevor Rogers is definitely worse than the typical lefty, but they've been terrible. I got to see it to believe it. I think this is a snooze fest game, which, again, like these first games in Miami, another thing that just seems to happen, the offense disappears. So, again, facing a lefty for the Mariners, I don't have all that much hope. Marlins bullpen has been better recently, too, when they're not in extra innings. So, I think this is 7.5 because we're about to see like 3 runs.
Okay. Sign me up for a Kirby masterclass. CFL Friday. Madul, you're late.
We got a tap.
Madul, you're 45 minutes late. If there's CFL Fridays and you're not in here already in the first 30 seconds of the show, spoon feeding winners, you are late, my man. We need them. Drop them. We need the CFL locks. Okay. Guys, PLL, no games this weekend. I'm blown. I know. You guys keep asking. I love that. That makes my day because it tells me that you guys are interested. You're involved. You like betting on this shit. So do I. All I said was you guys got to watch one game for me. One game. And I promised you were going to like it, especially when you're betting on it. Okay. It's electric. It's absolutely electric. We'll be back next weekend with it. Okay. I'm blown. I wanted games this weekend so bad.
Yeah,
Bro, talk about the Cubs game. All right, we're not talking about the Cubs game all day. We're going to move on from that one. Let's go over some squares. Joey Estes. Jovan, these A's pitchers have been treating us pretty well recently. Yeah, and the A's have been treating better as well. They're playing good ball right now. Ever since they had that team meeting the other day, they're looking locked in right this second. And I kind of want to ride the wave. This one reminds me a lot like the Medina Square. Okay. Same vibe. All right. He's going up against a Twins team that's been scoring a lot of runs recently. Estes recently has given up a lot of runs himself in his last 2 outings. I know Estes was originally a opener, but he's been stretched out recently. His last 3 starts, he's built up. He's actually coming off of a 6-inning outing in his last outing. So he's stretched out. Hopefully not too much. We don't want him throwing 100 pitches, right? It's honestly a good thing for us since we're taking this less than earned runs allowed that maybe he won't be pitching 100, pitches. Maybe he doesn't even have that yet in his repertoire. That's a good thing for us. We're taking this less than. Okay, I like the under in the game. I like Estes to go out there and do his job. I like the athletics. This is the perfect square that checks all the boxes for me, when I look at this game and how I think it's going to play out. Joey Estes, less than 2.5 earned runs allowed. My favorite square up on the board today. Don't miss out on it. Okay?
Amen.
Dubs. What else we got up there? Oh, we got Madul comments. We got Madul talking about the Blue Bombers winning today. Gates, I'm sorry, but we got to go pull up some odds probably for this.
Wow,
we might need it.
I didn't even notice who that 6 was against. That might be a donkey. Did you see that? That last outing of 6 earned runs.
Who was it against?
It's also against the Twins.
Huh. The same team he's pitching tonight. Interesting. That looks like the freest more than on the board. Shitty A's pitcher has been getting missed, facing the same team he just gave up 6 runs to. I fucking bet.
Yeah, get involved.
Yeah, sign me up. Love that square. Let's go back to the important stuff here, guys. Let's go back to the CFL. Here. Rumor has it the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are a wagon today. Can I get a rundown on who is the better team, who has the better record? I can try to Google it as well, but
you said Winnipeg's 0-2.
And what are the Lions? Not losing twice in a row at home, Adul's saying. Both have not won.
0-1, 0-2.
Yeah, so Lions are 1-1.
Oh, so they have a win.
And the Blue Bombers are 0-2.
Huh. We got Chaka resubbing for 18 months. It's good, Chaka. W Chalk. BC historically chokes versus the Blue Bombers in Winnipeg. What do you think the line was going to be? Like, is it weird to see Winnipeg as a favorite in this? Is it weird to see Winnipeg as 2.5-point favorites? Is that what you thought the line was going to be at, Madul? Fill me in. He's got boots on ground for the Rider game Sunday. Wow, that's electric.
That could be the difference.
That's electric. All right, it might have to just be the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Minus 128. Okay. All right. If that's the POD, that's the POD. What time does that game say it's at? 8:35 tonight? Ooh, that could be a nice, fun little sweat. You put that on one of the secondary TVs. You're probably not putting it on the big screen, but you put that up top right sector. You get to see some cool plays being made.
Could be the difference right there.
What are you guys doing tonight in chat? Are you guys going out? Can y'all add it to the squad rides? Madul, I don't know if we can add to the squad ride, man. But I'll take it. And I'll send you the slip on Twitter.
It's not even our
DM
play.
me. Madul, DM me. Come on, I've hit like 3 in a row. Madul, I'll tail it. I'll send you the slip, my man.
Yeah, I'm tailing.
Yeah, also, Madul, did you use SeatGeek to buy your tickets? That's the real question. Did you use promo code Bookit and buy your tickets on SeatGeek? I do trust Madul. We'll see how many plays we have that we like, my man. Okay, I won't say no yet. We got Red Fox 614 coming in, resubbing as well for 12 months. Happy 1 year, Red Fox 614, my goat. Sure he can. W's. Let me go ahead and just sell this other one, get it over with. McDavid, Tatis, less than half a goal and home run. Guys, I know this one might make me look like a huge piece of shit taking this one. And that might be, a significant reason why I'm taking it. But sure, Fernando Tatis cashed the 4-man for Trent last night is the only reason why I didn't have to run a mile today. Sure. 100%. Tatis, thank you, my man. I really appreciate it. You were great last night. 4 for 5, almost unhittable or almost unable to get out. He was locked in. Okay. Thank you, Tatis. You were the only reason why that challenge is over. But that was yesterday. Today's today. You think Tatis gives a hoot about me? Tatis doesn't even know who the fuck I am. He never will. Okay? Maybe he will one day. He doesn't know. He doesn't care. So why should I care about Tatis? It's a new day, new bags. When they put up a square of a guy who went 4 for 5 yesterday, hit a nuke, and pair him with the greatest hockey player active in the sport, I have no choice but to lock in the less than. I don't even want to do it, but I have to do it because I know it's turning green. This is a great sign for the Panthers. This is a great sign for the under in the Padres game. I'm nuking this square. There, I said it.
Wow.
There, I said
So
it.
we also got another 5 piece.
We got another 5, you whale. Let's fucking go, Pax Picks. Let's go, Pax Picks.
Dialed.
Sure we can. Sure we can. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. 5 piece. Come on, boys. I don't know. McDavid, def scoring. All right, then bet it. You know? And crickets the last week or two with these PP special squares or fading these goats. You know why, Jovan? You know why there's been crickets? Because they've all been smacking crickets. Yeah, I'm locked right now. When we go 3-0-1 for the squad rides that week, when we get 7 million subbies coming in the chat, yeah, I'm locked. I'm fucking ready to have a day. I'm ready to have a night. I'm ready to build a bankroll for the weekends. Okay, the summer's here. We got to get our coins up. Summer's not cheap. Fun's not cheap. We got to hit some bets today, folks. How are we going to pay for those drinks, like Mikey would say, right? We got Jackie Gamble's coming in, resubbing. Crickets, Krabs. Crickets. Listen to that, guys. You hear that? Yeah, that's you guys reacting after I hit the nasty square of all time. And then when I take one of these and it doesn't hit, it's like angry mob outside my house like I'm Shrek. It's the craziest flip up of all time. It really is. Guys, if you don't like the square, then fade it. Don't take it. I don't give a hoot. Okay, I don't care. Jovan, Krabs, give me a play y'all like. I'll pair with the Bombers 3-teamer. Ooh, okay, Madul. Sure we can. My favorite play today is probably the Florida Panthers on the ice. Jovan?
Say probably the Phillies over.
Okay. You got that, Madul? Excuse me. Phillies over. Panthers ML on the ice. Talk about a diversified portfolio. And then we got your Blue Bombers, my man. Sure we can. Love that. We got Adam's Got Picks coming in, resubbing for 9 months. W. Adam, my goat. I appreciate you, beast. All right, Jovan. I want to hear these 2 prize pick square sell jobs like I need oxygen. Give me that.
Sure.
Go.
Taking Nick Castellanos. Don't know if anything bad has happened enough for him to turn green tonight, but
don't check
trusting
it
either way. Yeah, trusting it either way. I think he's the best matchup for really any of the righties that I want to take against Jordan Montgomery, especially him, because Monty's sinker slider, want to keep it down in the zone. That's exactly what Nick Castellanos is built to hit. So I think he could have one of those, spike games like he did in the first 2 games against the Padres and have a really good game. Also has a run square up there, which want to take his bases because I feel like every time I see the bases up and I like the matchup, it turns green. And sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. But I like seeing the run square up there, and I love the matchup. So I'm going with Castellanos. I think he has plenty of chances in this game. They also have a couple lefties in the pen, which they might bring out because, they have Schwarber and Harper at the top there. So I think he'll be able to see lefties even if Montgomery doesn't go very long, which would be great for the over. But I think he can get off Monty. So that's my
either way
square. Yeah.
Okay. We got some WNBA questions in chat. Aces.
Super team.
The Aces have been terrible. Actually, this is a good one to talk about here for a sec. The Aces have been terrible. They're back to 7-6, Jovan. They're the best team in the league, apparently. They've won the last 2 years, I think. They're playing 13-1 Connecticut. Connecticut's on a 4-game win streak. Connecticut is now plus 5.5 in this game. Is somebody hurt? Is somebody injured in this game for the Connecticut Sun?
I don't know. The Aces are like the Dodgers. They're never really going to be dogs. And they just got like one of their best players back, I think a game or two ago.
Well, I'll tell you what. I still like the Aces.
Yeah.
At least it's a parlay piece or something. I mean, that's crazy. They're playing a team that's lost one time this year on a winning streak, coming into Vegas, a place where they're probably going to celebrate their accomplishments so far this year, as they should. Might not be as locked in as they typically would going against the Aces. Might not be taking them as seriously now that they're only one game over 500.
Sure.
Danny, is anybody hurt right now on Connecticut? Looks like Chelsea Gray, he says, but she was limited.
That's the Aces player who came back. She's nasty.
Gotcha. Anybody know if there's anybody on Connecticut? Usual team is there. Should be a pick'em lunch money saying. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured Las Vegas would be like -1.5, like where they opened, and now they're all the way up to 5.5. That's crazy. Kind of seems like Vegas knows they're about to win, and they've just completely outpriced them so that people don't want to bet them. I don't know. Can't be sharp for WNBA. It ain't a sharp report. Yeah, actually you can, because I've hit some serious bets besides the Mystics. You take the Mystics out of the report card for betting WNBA, and we're damn near perfect. It's kind of easy to cap, to be honest with you. What's up, Loki? Carly. Austria bang. Ooh.
Trent's big 3 just dropped.
Ooh, what do we got? Please tell me the Oilers are in there.
No,
Although he has the Panthers, so I don't know why they would
he has
be.
Panthers ticket, yeah.
Mbappe to score.
Oh my god, dude.
Carter to score. What do you think's next?
It's the one I took, the less than, huh?
Jordan.
Well, I respect that, going back to the GOAT after him taking care of business yesterday.
Is Mbappe for sure suiting up today?
I think so.
What is that picture he just put up there?
Yeah, we should probably get that off screen.
Yep, probably.
Mbappe on bench. GG.
So should we take Mbappe less than squares? What if he subs in?
Well, he's gonna sub in.
Yeah. So should we fade him?
No.
Why not?
Because he's gonna come on and rip,
dude.
Especially because there's Trent spawning. Mbappe on bench rumors.
No.
That'd be big 3.
How do you know?
I don't know. Chat was confirming.
Seems like no one knows.
I mean, you can't even fade Mbappe. Goal.
I mean, it won't even count because it'll DMP. He has to start for it to count.
But everyone's playing fucking weatherman with this shit, thinking they know shit. Nobody knows.
I mean, it's probably, is it not out already? The game starts in an hour and a half.
Well, looking at his shots, it's kind of looking like he's coming off the bench, unless Netherlands has a crazy defense or something.
Well, the Netherlands, they're probably going to play for the draw.
They're
going to be sitting back today. So it
just
could mean, even if it were to count like square wise, if he doesn't start, like I wouldn't fade him because I just think they're going to be wailing on him the entire game.
Jovan, what's your favorite square out of those two?
I would say Nick.
Castellanos.
Yeah, but I really like the show to fade too.
Okay. Have I heard about the show to fade yet? I don't even know if I have.
No.
Yeah, let me hear about it. What do you got?
Yeah, so I would have loved if we had like a Wrigley win game because that's where Shota really gets hurt. But I don't know if people realize this. Like the last month, it's not even remotely close. The best team against lefties in the MLB is the New York Mets. And like I said, it's not like they're skating by all the other teams. They're blowing them out of the water.
Yeah.
Damn near every single number. They have been destroying lefties. And
yeah,
as of late, like Shota early in the season, he was playing teams that were garbage against lefties, which is not to say that he was, I don't know, bad or that it was a fraudulent start to the year, but he got a very favorable schedule in that fashion to start the year. And now he gets to see a couple of these teams that have been really good against lefties lately. And the Mets is like the final boss. So they're coming off of the blowing the grimace streak. I think they touch up Shota today and make life really difficult for him. They're also not striking out. So I think that's a big play in the fantasy score as well. If the strikeouts aren't necessarily there, even if they are, I think the runs are going to be there. And they're really patient. So the pitch counts are probably going to get up pretty high too. So I think this is not the best spot for Shota. And I think the Mets score runs in this game.
I do too. If only somebody said don't sleep on the Mets this season before the season even started.
Yeah.
They might sneak their way into the Moosehead NL's playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised. I've got more faith in them than the Nats.
I mean,
Hate to say it.
kind of have to.
Yeah. We got Raw G coming in resubbing. My goats. Raw G, you're my goat. 9-month resub. I appreciate you, my man. W's. Trent, do you have a square that you like today? A meat on tape square? I was thinking maybe putting together a 4-piece for old time's sake.
I was going to say you were on.
No.
What are you mad about, Ray? Are you mad that Mbappe might not be playing? Is that what it is? Yeah. That does suck.
Trent, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if you were on bagels tonight and Tony Taters hits one?
Actually.
Yeah, he's out of here. He's out of here. Lineup's dropping 30. Rumor has it, Trent. I trust Kyron with my life. That's what he just said in chat. I believe him. Yankees 1996 has the Mets over win total. Yeah, that could still smack. Even after that atrocious month they had, it could still hit. The NL looks weak. It really does. Trying to run the 4-teamer for real. Madul. Well, here's what I might do then. I might just take a 3-piece because this will probably hit. Hear me out. You start out, rip the Band-Aid off, just go right for the jugular. It has to be done. No sell job needed. Mbappe less than 3 SOGs. Has to be done.
But
and we go to Nick Castellanos. What?
You got to wait to make sure he starts first.
Yeah, if he doesn't, it'll turn into a 2-piece. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. We got Nick Castellanos, more than 1.5 total bases. And we got Joey Estes, less than 2.5 earned runs allowed. If that turns into a 2-piece, you're not going to hear me, bitch.
Sure.
That might be a whale. And if he plays, he's not getting more than 3. It'll probably push.
Yeah,
he has to start, though, for it to be an active square, though. I understand.
Yeah. It's fair.
I like that. I'm going to send a $400 wager on that to win 2 racks. Yep.
Yeesh.
To celebrate the challenge ending. Yep.
Trent, you whaling France on the book?
What's up?
You whaling France on the book?
I don't think so, dude. I just can't. I can't get a winner on the pitch right now.
It's tough. I'm with you, man. It's fucking impossible. Hate betting this shit. Jovan, you got any winners on the pitch?
I did take Ukraine this morning.
Oh, you did?
But I do like the under in this game.
Huh.
For the reasons that I said.
That's good for Mbappe.
Not really.
Less than shots. Okay.
Not really. Because the reason I like the under is I think the Dutch are going to play pretty much 10 in the box because they already got their 3 points playing France, and they're going to have obviously a softer matchup in the third game of the group stage. So I think they want to do everything in their power to try and get a point out of this one. So I'm going to play very conservative and just let France wail on them, make it tough in the box.
Okay.
Why would Mbappe not start but play like most of the game?
He has a broken nose.
But why wouldn't he just start and then?
I guess the coach would rather have him, in for the more important part of the game towards the end, and they'll make do in the beginning.
Makes sense.
What my brain thought, but who knows? I don't really know how soccer works, but that sounds like it makes sense. Yeah, you broke his nose, Trent. You. Yeah. Insane. All right, let's keep moving and grooving here. That might be enough soccer for one day. Let's go to the MLB boards. Yes, good goods. I want to go through. I want to power through. We still have about 25 minutes. Jovan, you want to take us on this journey through the MLB slates?
Sure.
We can start with the Mets.
Yeah. I like the Mets.
ML?
Yeah, I think I'm going to put a little half you guys here on the Mets. It's for an early sweat. I'd be lying if I said I was in love with Jose Quintana in this matchup against the Cubs, but I really think Shota has a tough time with the Mets lineup, which, we have a low-ish total, so that really doesn't have to mean much. That's kind of telling me that I should probably have a little more confidence in Jose Quintana, but if he goes out and pitches well, sure, down with that. but
Okay.
riding
That
with
might have
Mets.
to be the play in this early game just to feel something.
Yeah, it also
maybe
is
even a half unit.
first game after Trent's Grimace nuke, so they're probably air.
Okay. Sure. That could be the difference. Have you seen people on this game? Because, it is like the only, isolated early game, right?
Krabs. This is one of those games this is like Ketel Marte with Shota and the Cubs.
I'm happy I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
we got
might have
Kish
to get
resubbing. We're getting involved. Let me gas up Kish for 3 seconds because that's all he deserves. Kish, W's. Appreciate you. Jovan, I want to get involved. I want to play for this early game. Are we taking the ML? Are we ripping the Band-Aid off?
Yeah.
Okay. And then maybe even let's take a look at the prize picks board, see if we can find a pair for Shota.
Sure.
Okay. I'm locking in that 3-piece. Mbappe, Castellanos, Estes. Come on, please work. Nope, did not work. Dude, I'm done with the laptop, man. I'm done with the laptop. Were there any other guys in that game, Jovan, on prize picks? Any squares you were like, I don't mind that one when you're coming through that game?
Are you talking about just in this Mets Cubs game?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have really a lot of regular squares up for the Mets, which is kind of the issue for the hitters. Not that I'm against taking demons, but I don't know. I would just take any of the lefty killers, whether it's like JD, take Lindor, take Pete. I don't know. Any of those guys, really. I don't have like a favorite.
Okay. That's okay. All right. I locked in that 3-piece. Now I want to find a pair for Shota.
Tell me those guys dragging out.
Jose Iglesias. Back in league.
Come
on.
If Shota does anything right.
Mbappe on bench.
He's on the bench. Literally, as soon as I click the send button, within 30 seconds.
Jeez.
Okay. Do you want to just send a 4-piece with the sharp report?
We could.
Let me look through and see what else they got up here for this fucking early game. Let's take a peep. Let's do our due diligence. Let's comb through. Let's click on some charts.
Could just pair with some later squares.
Yeah, we could definitely pair with later squares. I'm not opposed to that one bit. I'm also not opposed to just sending a 4-piece with the sharp report. I'll probably do that anyways.
Yeah.
Fade and Royce Lewis today. How about that? What do we think about that?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that one? I don't know about that one either.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
If,
I think
if Estes is going to give up a nuke, I mean, it's probably going to be.
It's going to be him. Just
he does have he has a little bit of a home run problem, and a lot of it's against righties. So I don't know. I don't know. That's the one guy. That's the one guy I'm scared of for that 2.5 run square. But
okay, that's okay.
Solo.
Let's look through the Mets. Is there not one hitter that has a normal square up besides Iglesias and a strikeout square? Pete Alonso has a fantasy score. Looking at that, though, I'm not trying to get involved, but definitely not trying to fade.
Yeah. Yeah, just not much regular shit.
I think it might have to just be pairing it with something else. I think we just do a 4-piece with the sharp report.
Sure.
And not overthink it and trust. Our 4 best options paired together as a unit, cohesive. Now, the question is, can I convince you to get involved with that McDavid fades? Are you in on that one today?
I mean, you put your foot down and say get involved, I'll get involved.
You got to get involved with that one. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
I'll get involved.
Has to be done. Has to be done. All right, chat. We're crafting up a 4-piece with these 4 prize pick squares in the bottom sector. Okay. Starts out with Shota. Less than fantasy score, which, by the way, yep, still at 36. Less than 36 fantasy score, chat. Then we go to Castellanos. Don't check the news today, folks. More than 1.5 TBs. Okay. Then we move on to, I believe, Estes or McDavid's? McDavid's. The Prize Pick Special Square. Fate of the day. McDavid and Tatis, after Tatis cashed us that 4-man, hits a nuke yesterday, goes 4 for 5. They paired him with the greatest player on earth to ever walk it with the square today. I'm sure that hits, right? Yep. And then we close it out the only way we know, and that's taking a less than earned runs for an Oakland Athletics pitcher. It really is sometimes that simple, folks. That math checks out for me. I don't know about you guys, but that math checks out for me. Jovan, any qualms?
No qualms. No qualms.
No qualms here. No
I will
qualms
have to say, I do have to say, I might have to get involved with a PP specials over. More than. There's one that
you have one in mind, huh? You want to go look at it?
Strongly feel like this is hitting.
Let's go look at it, huh?
Yeah. See that third one up there, Krabs?
Corey Siegs and Sam Reinhart. I'm happy it's a Panther. Okay, good start.
It's a Panther, but I think it's Seager. I think he's the one. So there's one guy that I'm worried about against Brady Singer. It is certainly Corey Seager.
Okay. So well, it better be a solo dolo because I like that under. I know you didn't love the under. That's okay.
No, I still like the under. But I guess I'm kind of leaning on Evaldi more than Singer. I think Singer does okay, but gives up, a couple. And I think one or maybe more of them comes off the bat of Corey Seager.
Okay. Shit, man. Are you taking that Reinhart one? You like Reinhart as well?
Yeah, I mean, I just like the Panthers in general. They do win too. I mean, early empty net can only help.
Yep. I mean, I'd stay away from the other three, that's for sure. But
definitely
Sam Reinhart,
the other
4-1.
Yeah. All three of the other
hitters
went yard yesterday.
Yeah, so there you go. Chat, you heard it here first. Little Prize Pick Specials report from you. Do not be fooled. Okay? But you can take one more then on this and have some fun tonight. It is a Friday. All right, Jovan, I love that from you today. All right, smile a little bit today, right, chat? Have a little fun. It's a Friday. It's the weekends. Take a fun square. But just one. No more than that. 2, that's where you lose me. 1, okay, sure. I'm going to have to craft up a little 4-piece fading the other 3 and putting that one in there more than and seeing what happens.
That would be unbelievable.
That might be kind of fun. I'm telling y'all, Seager played 18 holes of golf. He might get 0 for 4. Primer, you ever heard of Michael Jordan?
That makes me feel so much more confident that he's nuking.
Yeah, I'd be even more juiced up after playing some golf, man.
I mean, last time Primer said the Rangers were losing, came on stream and faded them. The A's literally gave up 10 runs in 2 innings to them.
Yeah. Crazy.
So that could tell you all you need to know, chat.
Crazy. T. Carnes, I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to talk about it today. I was kind of hoping we could just let that DJ Hurst square, just leave it off and not bring it up because it scares me.
It's Coors, though.
Yeah, it's Coors.
I don't think it's that weird.
He's young. He's unproven. They don't have as much data, right? I mean, the kid's a strikeout machine. He pitches a lot like Mackenzie Gore. He uses that fastball up and around the zone, and he has a absolutely filthy changeup. Now, he's got to work on the other third pitch, the other off speeds, but those 2 pitches are goods. Jovan, with me giving you that info on how DJ Hurst pitches, very strikeout heavy, okay, kind of effectively wild, you could call him. But using that high fastball and using that changeup low in the zone, any thoughts come to mind when he's going against the Rockies today?
I mean, he is a lefty, so that definitely, from like a base perspective, scares me a little bit because if you're a strikeout heavy guy, you can give up some hard contact against the Rockies, and you're going in Coors. It's not my favorite situation to be in, but fastball and changeup is not a bad arsenal for a young guy to go into Coors with. Like if you're talking about what's really affected, it's the shit that goes like horizontally, like curve, slider, all that type of shit. So at least he's not relying on that too heavy. But I don't know. I don't think the square is too weird, and I still probably would lean the over. I don't think he pitches all that well, but I don't think he gets completely shat on either.
He's coming off of one of the greatest starts I've ever seen with my own eyeballs.
Yeah.
He was unhittable. Nobody could sniff a baseball in the batter's box against him. He gave up one hit. The guy was a freak. He is a freak. He's got great stuff. I just am scared, man. That's a crazy square to put up. It's big. It is in course, right? The Rockies have been scoring a little bit. Totals at 11, right? I'm not going to be fading it. I'm not going to be taking it. I'll tell you that much. I'll be sitting back watching this one play out.
Just for these games, I don't know if you've noticed, but I guess like Dodgers aside, a lot of these first games in core series, like the teams with the worst offenses going in there have been scoring the most runs. And those games have been going over a lot more than like when the Phillies went there. And I think it was like 3-2 or something in game one. Like the games that have soared over, like the Rays when they went in there, like not that I guess the Guardians don't really count, but they're like not a flashy offense. They're a good team. Shit like that's been happening.
Okay. Yeah, I'm worried a little bit today, but you know what? The Nats don't get respect. Their pitchers don't get respect on Prize Picks. And besides Jake Irvin's last start, pretty much every other guy has come through and, defeated the odds, I guess you could say, when he's had a weird square up.
Yeah.
So who am I to say this is going more than? I'm not going to. But I'm also not going to tell you to take the less than. All right. Let's see how my guy DJ Ayers does. I got a notif today that the jersey is about to ship. I did buy a jersey. Okay, maybe that was a little impulsive, but I do want to try to get that signed at a game from my guy. That might have to be a Diamond Club trip. Maybe when we get Jovan up here and moving. Get him at a Nats game here. See if we can go get DJ Ertz to sign some Milano's. So I'll probably be the only person in that fucking stadium with a DJ Ertz jersey.
Probably will.
Right?
Maybe not if he goes and shoves in course today.
That's true. Shit. All right, I'm rooting for him, but I'm not feeling great. A couple other games I wanted to bring up. I saw some questions in chat about these. Let's power through them. We still got about 15 minutes-ish. Definitely want to address the Braves-Yankees game. Braves opened up -125. Not really shocked. Chris Sale has been getting crazy line respect recently because he's been damn near unhittable for the majority of the season. He probably deserves it at this point, but do the Braves deserve being a favorite? Originally when that line opened up against the Yankees? I don't know. The Yankees did just lose a series to the O's, though. I know that. Rodon is a sketch ball. I know that, but he's been much better this season. Now the line looks more right to me. Now the line looks like where I thought it would open up with the Yankees being a short favorite. And now I'll tell you what, I probably lean the Yanks. Seeing that steam at home. I wouldn't be fading the Yanks at home. I'm not trying to get cute like that anymore. It doesn't work fading the Yankees like that. I think they're catching that steam for a reason. And I think Chris Sale is now an underdog for a reason. And I think that's just as weird as the Yankees opening up the underdog in the first place, personally.
Yeah, I'd also say like the Braves are not back yet. They've won games, but they haven't done it scoring runs like they did it for the couple games of the Rays series. But then after that, like they swept the Tigers. They scored runs off a screwball, sure, but they got shut down by Reese Olson and Casey Mize. They scored like 4 runs combined in those 2 games. So
yep,
I still gotta see it to believe it.
I'm with you.
Them, really.
Trent's on the Oilers. Let's go. No way.
That's just a win-win for him.
That could be a W hedge. Yeah, I like that. Good. W hedge, W jinx. See how it plays out. Krabby 2-piece requested. Chat needs it. Fuck that. I need it. Lol. Okay, real exclusiveness. I got you. 2-piece on Prize Picks or 2-piece on the books? Let me know. And yeah, if I hear this one more time today, we might as well not watch the game, right? Might as well just take off tonight, maybe go read a book or something, get smarter, get better, maybe go for a run. Why watch it? The game's already over, Jovan. The Oilers already won. It's already going 7. If I hear it one more time, I'm boycotting the NHL. I'm done. Do you guys hear? Tires me out, man. It tires me out, that narrative. It's too easy. Right? We got to start thinking a little deeper. Okay? And stop thinking so on the surface here. It's got to be the Panthers tonight, folks. And I love that they're catching some steam. I do. I don't think it's going 7. We'll see if I'm wrong.
I don't think so either, unfortunately.
I don't think it's going 7. Makes too much sense. All right. I wanted to talk about the Brewers and Padres game. We had a couple of people asking questions about that late night puppy. Colin Ray is unbelievable. Give him his flowers. He deserves them. He's been great. Underrated arm. I respect the heck out of him in the Brewers. I'll be honest. I really do. They remind me a lot of the Nats a little bit. And Rhea, another very underrated guy. I think he's going to probably shove again today. I like the under in the game, but Dylan Cease has been getting mucked recently. If you look at his prize pick squares today, it looks like he's about to throw a complete game shutout, perfect game, no hitter. Not saying he's going to do that, but I do want it on records. His squares look like that last start too, and he got destroyed. It's still Dylan Cease. Okay, it's still kind of square backing him. I will say, though, I do like the under in this game. I won't be getting cute and fading the Padres and taking the Brewers at plus chicken with my guy Rhea, but I'm certainly not backing the Brewers either. Looking at those prize pick squares for Dylan Cease. I'll just be staying off. I lean the under.
Yeah, I probably lean the under too. I don't really like Rhea, but they're probably they usually put like Jared Koenig in front of them. So they'll put a lefty out there to start. Maybe an inning, maybe two, depending on how long they need him. And the Padres are garbage against lefties. So I think that just starts the game off on a pretty moose note. Lets Rhea get settled in. And I think Cease will be all right today too. So probably a snoozer game.
This is a crazy trend. Brewers have won each of their last 9 Friday games as dogs. That probably goes back months because they're probably favorites more than half the time in their games. That's wild.
Yeah.
Padres ML potentially. I mean, they're getting kind of juicy. I'm not going to lie. I know they had that walk-off last night. They have the energy. They got the chem. Also, we got a 5U subby from Parker's Picks. Holy shit. Parker's Picks, my goat. Parker's Picks, my goat, my goat. Appreciate you, my man. You're a beast. Yeah, I want to fade that trend. I'll be honest with you. It makes me want to fade its guts. And that makes me like the Padres. But I won't be betting it, not laying that juice with how bad Dylan Cease has been. That could be a trap, folks. Could be a trap. I'm staying off that. And I'm staying off the Yankees game. Also could be a trap game. Not betting it. Not doing it. Krabs was 5 the last time they lost on a Friday. Chote, yeah, could have been close. Could have been close. Mbappe not starting. Yeah, cake. I know I missed it, but is it the under in the Cubs game? No, it's actually the Cubbies on the ML for a responsible unit. Is it a half unit or is it a responsible U, Jovan? Give it to me straight because I want to lock that in.
Mets on the ML is just half.
Mets on the ML. Mets on the ML. Mets on the ML. Yeah. Good. Do not let me be spreading around that propaganda. Okay, it's Mets ML fading the Cubs in this early game. Okay. What do you put in a unit? Half unit? I'll match.
Half unit. Half unit.
Half U? Okay.
Yeah.
We got Christ Ada coming in, resubbing for 5 months. W Christ. Love that. Appreciate that. Okay. Let me go ahead and lock this play in for a measly half unit. Okay. Plus 134. Sure. You don't even need a full unit on that. They're a dog, right? Take it easy today. We don't need to stress. It's a Friday. You ease into the slates. Little half you geyserman. All right. It's about that time, Jovan. I don't want to run over. I want to make sure we're on time for the surge. Any other games, plays you want to put the people on notice for before we move to the squad rides?
Pepio on bump today.
Oh, I think he shoves.
You think he shoves?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Krabs, do you lock in Bryson to win the Live Tour event? No.
No.
He's got a birdie putt right now.
Is it too late? It's too late.
Might be. You can maybe get him live.
God damn it. He's about to win 7 live tournaments in a row. The guys he's playing against don't give a shit.
If he misses his birdie putt, maybe you have good value.
Let me know if he misses the birdie putt, will you?
Oh, he missed it by a lot.
Oh. Does he have a meat stick left?
He's not dialed.
A little bit of a meat stick. Yeah.
Yeah?
Low key.
Okay, well, let's see if he misses that then.
Okay.
That might be my favorite. That might be my favorite golf term out there.
Phil out here throwing dots.
Oh, it's what he does.
Not a dot.
With the wedge in the hand.
Oh my
God. Let's
go,
Phil.
Oh, this might go in. Nope.
Ay. All right, get that out of here. They might buck. Get that out of here.
They might kill us.
GG. Good. They might kill us, folks. All right. Mets have been locked in for half a unit at plus 135, chat. If you want an early play, there it is. Little half unit, nothing crazy. A little half unit never hurt nobody. Okay, I'm going to stick it to my picket right now. There we go. Jovan, are you ready for the most important part of our life?
Sure.
Goats, run that shit. All right, chat. Yesterday's squad ride, self-explanatory. Crone zone. Okay, absolutely electric. Well, let's run that back today. Let's lock in. We got plenty of plays, plenty of games, plenty of options for today's slate. No excuses. Can't have them. Jovan, can I go ahead and put the Panthers in the squad ride poll?
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and put those Panthers in that puppy. Looking at your sharp report here, Jovan. Is it going to be the Phillies over? Going in for your overall pick.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that either.
I like both the overs quite a bit.
Okay.
Regardless of, those numbers have been bouncing around all morning. But
what are you seeing right now?
I see. I mean, for the Phillies, I see both 9.5s and 10s, which is the same as when we got on here.
Okay.
I think we're fully at 9 for Cleveland, so no difference there for now.
Let me check this one site that I'm not going to shout out because the guys who run it are dicks, but they have really good line dropping. Let's see. Yep, looking like that's over 9 everywhere in Cleveland. And then the Phillies total. Let's take a peep at that, Mov. Looks like I'm seeing half 9.5s and a couple more 9.5s than 10s. Only 3 10s and 8 9.5s. Is that good enough to put in the 9.5?
Should be.
Should be. Okay. Let's do it. That could be the difference, folks. We got the Panthers ML in this puppy right now, chats. We've got the Blue Jays Guardians over 9. We have the Phillies Diamondbacks over 9.5. Are we putting the Blue Bombers ML in there?
No,
I don't know if we need them today. You know, if it was a slow day, could have done it.
Yeah, it's not even our play anyway.
You're right. You're right.
It's a tail.
Yeah, what's the Pepio and Duffels in our hands play of the day?
I don't mind Pepio. It's just, I don't know. I have an issue with how they're using him because he's going to have to get stretched out quite a bit today because the bullpen's been used a lot. So if he's not like super efficient, he's probably going to get screwed towards the end. He's going to have like that blow up inning like he did last couple starts. So I don't know. If you're back in Pepio, it's probably K's. And that game, I mean, it's a Pirates bullpen game. So I would love to say the Rays probably win. But
okay. Bullpen game for the Pirates as well. Rav, what are you thinking, man? I like the Rays, and I like to see them continuously catching steam. They've got like 20 cents of steam now.
Well, it's because I think that the bullpen game just got announced.
Yeah, that's a good point. It wasn't it going to be
it's supposed to be like Luis Ortiz off of it.
Yeah, and he's been kind of good.
My start. He's still probably going to pitch. He's just I guess going bulk guy start, not a start.
Yankees, we're about to vote for the squad ride right now, my man. Bucks are 4-0 in bullpen games this year. Okay, it's got to be the Rays. I'm sorry, but I think I might have to square up and take the Rays there in that spot. I like them. And I like Pepioid squares on Prize Picks. I'm not going to lie. I do.
Sure.
I think it's your Rays today. Pirates coming in, winning 3 of their last 4 as well. They're playing good. I want to fade.
Yeah.
All right, got to be the Rays. Okay. Right now we got Panthers over in the Guardians, over in the D-backs, Jovan.
I do have to say, I mean, I'm not in love with it myself as much as maybe you are, but I feel like every time you take the short line Reds, they turn green.
I'm surprised you even said it, but yeah, every time I take the Reds, they win.
Yeah. Every time I
back to last year.
Report, it spawns green.
Yeah, then why'd you throw up when I pitched it on the Sharp
it's not my favorite because I don't love Abbott, but it's a democracy here, Krabs.
Do you like that better than the Rangers Royals under?
So they're probably about the same to me.
How would you play Imanaga on the books? Just Mets ML half a unit?
Yeah, it's half unit on the Mets.
I like that Royals Rangers under 8. I really do. I do.
Well, these are your 2 plays, so put your foot down. Whichever one you like better.
I like that one better. I
mean, we got another spot here too, right?
We do. We could put the Reds in there as well. We could put the Rays in there. We could put the Las Vegas Aces in there. We could put your under in Miami in there. We could put the under in San Diego in there.
I do really like the under in Miami.
How much?
I mean, it's my play, but I mean, I like them probably more than the Rays, probably more than Rangers under.
I'm seeing too many Reds in the chat. I'm going to make the executive decision here. We're going to put the under in Miami in there.
I do got to say, even though I might just have to bet it, completely biased, but I definitely think we're getting, just like when Trent was betting against the Red Sox the one game, and I said there's one guy who's probably going to do it, even if you cash. It's Tyler O'Neill. It's probably going to be it again.
Okay.
Hope. Same
All
like
right.
with Seager. He's probably going yard. You just got to hope that it's one run.
Hope Singer's locked. So do I. Did we talk about the Grayson Rodriguez charts? Yeah, well, I'm done fading the O's. I'm done.
Ace is
I
going
say
to
that once a month. Yeah, but his squares look like he's worse than Jake Irvin's last start.
You know, I got to say, though, Krabs,
Mm.
just very quickly, you remember when the Orioles got steamed when Povich was on the bump against Garrett Cole?
Yes.
Gray Rod ain't Garrett Cole, but the Astros are starting Bloss, who I can guarantee you 90% of the people looking at this game have no idea who is. And
yeah, I like the Astros, but I'm trying to be good.
I know.
Because fading the O's doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't really want to do it either.
Work.
But
it doesn't work.
I feel like I know what's going to happen.
Fading the Orioles doesn't work. I'm done doing it. The Astros look like the crabbiest play of them all. Not doing it. Can't. Yes, there's a surge stream. All right, we're going to get this shit moving and grooving. We're going to get out of Trent's way. Get ready. Get your plays loose. All right, chat. You better give him one hell of a sell job. Spoon feed Trent some gobs for today. All right, but first we got a squad ride poll to vote on. All right, hurry up. Go. The poll is up. You got 5 plays, 5 winners for Friday night slate. Electric BTL today. A bazillion subbies left and right. We really appreciate you guys as always. That's the most subbies I've ever seen in my life during today's show. That was insane. Holy smokes. Chad, 5 plays, 5 winners. Hurry up. Go. You got 5 plays, 5 winners, and it starts with the over in Cleveland. We got the over in Philly. Love that one. We've got the under in Miami. And then we're going Panthers ML and the Royals Rangers under 8. 5 plays, 5 winners. Hurry up. Go. Jovan, what are you voting for? What's your favorite play? And it has to be the Phillies over minus 1,000.
I think I'm sticking to my gut, even though it won't matter because we got fucking 2-man race here. But coming into the stream, my favorite play was probably the Guardians Blue Jays over. Still right there with the Phillies over, but gave that a vote.
All right. That one's going to get swept. Look at it.
Yeah, it is
going to get swept right now as we speak. There it is. There it goes.
Your under is getting swept too. That might be air. There might be no rounds.
Nobody will. I feel like people hate my unders guts, and then we come back the next day and they're green every single time on the sharp reports. I don't get it. Every single time gets the least votes. People just don't want to bet the unders, I guess. People aren't keeping the blinders on like I always request. People are picking fun plays. They're picking the Stanley Cup play. They're not picking the best play or best sell job they heard on the show, and that causes issues. That's when we have problems.
Can't complain this week though. 3-0-1.
Can't complain. Just trying to get out ahead of it.
Yeah, if we hit another one, we go 0 losses for a week. I will fire up a vintage Saturday baseball spaces tomorrow for the kids.
No way you will.
I will. Up early and at them.
Okay. You're telling me if we hit a squad ride today, and it looks like it's going to be the over in Philly, good. Love that. All I need to do is trip that little NHL angle there. We're in business. If that hits, if we get 10 or more runs in Philly tonight, you're going to fire up an MLB Spaces vintage old school on Saturday, tomorrow.
Old school.
Wow. 2 words, chat. W's. That's massive. That's a massive development on the BTL horizon. That's why we play. Here we go with Krabs crying because he didn't get chosen again. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to celebrate? I wasn't even crying, dude. I'm stating facts.
Krabs definitely bitches a lot more than he probably should with the amount that his picks get disrespected in the BTL squad ride voting.
They don't get picked. But you know what? They're winning. I don't give a hoot. Okay? Krabs, MA Cup, the Mets All-Star Cap. Kyron, there's no way. Although I will say, if you're going to buy one, the Mets one is probably the best looking one of them all because it's kind of their colors. That's the only one The only one that's acceptable to purchase if you're a Mets fan. You can't just be buying that shit randomly. Okay? Just be happy when the Oilers win. Yeah, I bet. I want to see that Oilers slip. I'll be waiting for it from Will Corona 03 in my DMs. That way I can laugh at you when they lose. Okay? W show, W stream. Let's go ahead and get out of Trent's way. We're already 5 minutes over. Chat, squad rides. Going to be the over in Arizona, Philly. Okay? Jovan, great show, great week. Let's finish strong. Why not us?
Sure.
W's. All right, great work. Chat, we'll meet you guys tomorrow. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Stick around for the Surge stream right after this. We'll be seeing. Peace, guys.
Well.